What up? It's Jimmy from odds.com. This is a clip from our big NCAA basketball show starring Maxwell Smart. He starts out with 3 p.m. Eastern action, and he closes up at 8:30 p.m. with Florida State, Georgia Tech. 9 games on the card and some big marquee matchups. He's got the big Clemson game, Clemson, Virginia Tech. He's got the Illinois-Minnesota game on his card. He's got some exciting stuff. If you want to check out the entire show, hit the link on the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively at odds.com. Let's go. Let's roll. We start with 3 p.m. Eastern action. Chicago State Cougars 0-6, 0-4 on the road at Illinois State. Redbirds 2-3, 1-0 at home. We are at Redbird Arena in Normal, Illinois. Illinois, 21.5-point favorites at FanDuel. We've opened up FanDuel. We've opened up Circa and Bet365 so we can line shop at this time. This total is sitting at 143.5, and it is juiced to the over. Chicago State coming off a 37-point loss at Loyola Chicago last Wednesday. Before that, they lost by 45 points at Northwestern. They've lost by an average of 36 points per game. This is a bad basketball team, Max. They shoot 34.1% from the field. Their leading scorer, senior guard Xavier Johnson, is scoring 7.7 points per game. Their leading scorer is hitting 28.8% from the field. Illinois State has lost back-to-back road games, 76-65 to Murray State, and on Saturday they lost 82-66 to Ball State. Their stats, and there's a few of these games, Max, and you focus year-round on college basketball, and that's why you're able to cap situations like this. But for me, it's quite difficult because these stats are skewed. And this isn't as bad as some of the games on the card, but one of the 5 games that Illinois State has played, they won 177-108 over Div 3 Greenville Panthers, which skews their statistics. They're led by 6'10" junior Dusan Mahorchik from Serbia, who's averaging 14 points and 11 rebounds a game. Here we go, Max. Illinois State, 21.5-point favorites over Chicago State. Take it away.
Yeah, listen, Jim, this is a real ugly spot, but this is the Chicago State team that is maybe the worst basketball team in Division I that's playing right now. University of Maryland Eastern Shore and Bethune-Cookman aren't playing at all this year, so they may be able to challenge them for that title. But like you said, 23% from the three-point line is not going to win you a lot of anything. With the amount of different guys that are able to take over on any given night for this Chicago State team, it does make them a hard team to cap. I've narrowed in on a couple guys that I think that are going to be able to hopefully make a negative impact with bad shot attempts and just overall bad shooting. One being Jordan Polonese, the JUCO college transfer. At 6'6", this is a kid that has a lot of size. He's pretty good on the offensive glass, but his three-point shot is crap. So if you can push this kid out to the three-point line and stop from getting to the rim, I think that you get some easy defensive rebounds and you work some time off the clock. With this Illinois State team, it's definitely important to recognize, yes, they played some non-D1 competition. And when you look at the numbers from their games, you see that, well, they've had trouble scoring and doing so themselves. Well, now they're going – well, first off, they had a game against Ball State that really they should have been able to win in retrospect, but they ended up getting crucified in the second half. Ball State definitely is a team that has talent, but I think that when you look at this Illinois State team, the cupboard isn't bare. I really think that when you look at Illinois State, although they are a poor free throw shooting team, I don't think it's going to really come into play here, because this is a game and situation where Illinois State can finally get right, have a good game, build some confidence, work in some guys that just really haven't been pulling their weight in so many words. So if Antonio Reeves and DJ Horn are able to produce and be a little more effective from the 3-point line, I think that this team's going to be able to win this game by margin. But what I really like in this game is I think that Illinois State's defense comes to play. I think that Chicago State has trouble scoring the basketball. And at this number, this is a spot where I definitely want to be getting on and under. I know that totals have not been good on the show, but I'm counting on Chicago State's lack of offense, their poor free throw shooting, their poor 3-point shooting, and Illinois State really wanting to make a statement by beating this team by 20 plus points and locking down on defense. Because let's be frank, the season hasn't been good to them when it comes to being successful, only being able to beat UMass Lowell in the second game of the season. So I like the under full game, Jim, and I'm going to take Illinois State also on the spread full game.
Well, I can give you better than the 21.5. First off, Circa and Bet365 are hanging in the 21. So let's start there. Illinois State Redbirds minus 21, minus 110, available at Circa. And then we move to the total. I said 143.5 at FanDuel, sure, but both Circa and Bet365 are hanging 144s.
Yep, I'll definitely take that, Jim. Just to add on to that analysis, I had a couple notes written down. Chicago State definitely weakens in the second half, where they're losing the majority of that 36 points that they're losing by. 16 turnovers, only 4 offensive rebounds a game. That's not really going to do it for you. And with Illinois State, this is a team that's going to win on the glass. And winning on the glass is going to get you a lot of easy buckets, not a lot of time coming off the clock. Obviously, that's not good for a under, but we're counting on Chicago State barely getting to 55.
Lock it in. Max is on the board, 3 p.m. Eastern, Tuesday, December 15th. He's on the Chicago State Cougars and Illinois State Redbirds to go under 144 points. He's on Illinois State Redbirds minus 21 and minus 110 at Circa